Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Let's get into it. In the last episode, Yaniel, we just rescued Yaniel, but Minagho got away. So let's see what Yaniel has to say. The blue-eyed old woman helps the last victim down from their hook. We're alive. We're free. No more of this endless imprisonment. She looks at you. Whoever you are, accept the gratitude of Yaniel, an unlucky paladin who spent years serving as a demon's plaything. The woman glares at Staunton. Is that you? Who did this to you, my friend? Instead of answering, the dwarf slowly turns his head toward you. Staunton is my friend, or was one. Goddess, hear my oath. I will avenge what you did to him. So, this kind of sets the Lich off. One, the Lich takes threats against his person very seriously. He doesn't appreciate people talking about avenging something towards him. And then two, he's grown sick and tired of people not understanding that this is the right choice for the Crusade and that the undead are actually going to help them push back against the demons. And three, he's still not sure if this is the real Yaniel or the fake Yaniel anyway. So he's halfway already decided that he's probably going to kill her. But let's see what happens. I've met Yaniel once already, and that one turned out to be an enemy in disguise. How can you prove you're not a fake? I don't have to prove anything to you, monster. Her hands are clenched into fist. That seals the deal. If you're not going to prove that you're not actually a demon, then he's definitely not going to send you up to the front with Galfrey and the Hand of the Inheritor, because you might just end up turning on them anyway. Evil. Draw radiance and strike the woman. If you truly are Yaniel, you will be glad to be reunited with your sword. The sword pierces the paladin's body. Her blue eyes flash in surprise before the light departs them forever. Blood runs down Radiance's blade, and the sword's soft glow dies away to be replaced with an ominous crimson gleam. So that's interesting. Looks like if you're the Lich, you don't even have the option of upgrading Radiance in a good guy sort of way.
A trivial task.
The barrier created by Minagho is literally radiating power. She clearly put great effort into making it. And let's see. Does he still have it? No, it goes back into the inventory. Okay. Now it's a +4 longsword. Excellent. Where did it just go? Oh, here we go. What is good? Why? Thank you. I want you here. There we go. All right.
You can trust me.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Whoops. Stop. Take that off. That's what I wanted. Oh, well. I should have known that it wasn't going to work. It never does. It's fine. I don't have a good way to stealth her. Wolder's can accomplish it, no problem.
The world has suffered enough.
Oh, it's just him. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Excellent. All right. Morning alarm to ensure I'm up by a certain time. I'm already up and about. All right, Babo Warriors, Eliminators. Good, good.
We do it.
I really love that process of leveling radius all the way up. The idea that you have to have it during some really pivotal moments in the story, and that you have a weapon that'll react to that. I think that's really, really cool.
The world in crimson.
Really, really cool, and even more importantly, well worth it. Like, sometimes a game has you do a whole bunch of stuff to get a weapon, and then when you finally get it, you're like, this isn't better than what I've already crafted or what I've already been able to pick up. But you're not getting a sword like fully upgraded Radiance without going through that process. So I really appreciate it.
I'm off.
If
Search for the beauty with your heart.
what's behind
not
this
your
cave
eyes.
is what I remember, this could be ugly right here. Whoa. All right, let's get that cleared up. Anybody else dealing with negative levels? Hey, look. Because even, see, that doesn't work consistently. It's weird to me. Sometimes just having radiance on your person is enough to give its buffs or its boost to the rest of the party, but other times not. And it's not even working for... Well, he's here.
Yes, what?
So Camellia gets it, but... And the marksman gets it, but Snape doesn't? How's that work? Whatever. Okay.
Are we ready to move out?
I do what I must.
Just gonna go. The succubus reclining on the pillows notices you, but doesn't even make an attempt to attack you. Her dark eyes trace your every move. Welcome to the Shrine of Nocticula, Commander. I am Gresilla, Nocticula's devoted priestess. I'm supposed to stop your kind, but you charged in here so resolutely, so imperiously, that my hand is already moving to offer you the key. Demons usually try to kill me on sight. Are you so terrified you decided to simply surrender? Gresilla smiles and shrugs a naked shoulder. You would hardly believe me if I told you I was in awe of the commander's glory, or how I just want to feel those hands that have brought death to so many demons treat my body like a holy relic. It's partially true. Gresilla leans forward, looking you in the eye. I dreamed of you barging into my abode and taking me violently, like your slave. But I dreamed even more often of you giving me freedom. There is no place for me in Darrazand. That stuck-up prig who thinks he's the irreproachable messenger of Iomedae won't let me up there. But I can't return to my mistress to report this either. Gresilla sighs heavily, her chest rising and falling in a supple wave. Darrazand, that brute, got the idea that we all must fight to the very end. He's not letting anyone flee to the abyss. But tell me, why would I fight you, the victor? All I can do is kneel and give you the key to the door that guards the rift. Demons never do anything for no reason. What's the catch? Gresilla wags her finger at you like you're a disobedient child. So suspicious, Commander. There is no catch. I just want to spend some more time with you. And test you. Her eyes flash. I want to know whether I can trust you with the key. Well, tell me, why should I believe that you will defeat Darrazand? You'll get a present if you convince me. Gresilla doesn't do anything, just looks at you. But as you stare back at her, you are struck by the realization that she is incredibly beautiful. Her features seem familiar, though you can't place her, and at the same time, her beauty is a blend of everything that's ever aroused your desire, even in passing. Professor Snape, whispers a voice, the one you've heard so often in your dreams. Come to me. I dream of you. You free yourself from the vision with effort. Gresilla becomes herself again, a captivating woman, but one who holds no power over you. Gresilla sighs, disappointed. Why, Commander, all the good things have only just begun. I could give you what you want, everything you desperately desire in your life. Oh well, it was worth a try. Come on then, tell me how you're going to defeat Darrazand. This doesn't look like a shrine. Gresilla laughs softly. What does it look like? A brothel? This is what a shrine of Nocticula is supposed to look like. A place where pleasures await the meek and the defiant get. Gresilla licks her full lips. A quick death. Tell me about Nocticula. Gresilla stares dreamily into the distance, her cheeks flushing slightly. Nocticula, my mistress. She is the patroness of succubi and assassins, the ruler of Alanshunra, city of pleasures and cruelty. She is as deadly as she is beautiful. When Nahindri, the cursed demon lord, tried to enslave her, she just destroyed him like a bothersome insect. My mistress has seduced and killed many powerful demons. She built her realm on their bones. They became the Midnight Isles. Gresilla sighs. I'll never get even close to her greatness. Oh, my lady in shadow, lover and warrior. I'm not even worthy of being trampled beneath your feet, not good enough to have my skull crushed between your thighs. Tell me about succubi. You must know a lot about them already. We are demons of passion, who assume the appearance our victim most desires to see. We feed not on your flesh, but your lives. Our kisses are deadly for you. Through them, we drain your life force until there's nothing but an empty shell left. Nocticula, our lady in shadow, the greatest of us, the first of us. Oh, how I'd love to earn her praise. But you won't let that happen. I know. All right, I'll prove to you that I can defeat Darrazand. I know there's a lawful attack here, but the Lich is entertained, so he's gonna keep going with the conversation. Gresilla smiles, baring her sharp fangs for a moment. Oh, Commander, your willingness to indulge me is so gratifying. Perception. You don't care, huh? Now we're gonna go to Knowledge World 25. Darrazand is not immortal. Balers have been killed enough times before. Why should this time be any different? Gresilla nods, thinking. You are a commander, an experienced warrior. I suppose you really do know what you're talking about. Darrazand has one vulnerability, his pride. He doesn't expect much of his enemies. You can catch him off guard. That does sound impressive. I suppose I'll have to give you the key. You'll just take it by force, otherwise. Gresilla licks her lips rapaciously. Take it, and take this as a little souvenir. Look at it, and remember me. Gresilla's hand caresses her stomach, lower and lower. And I'll be thinking of you. I have to go. Gresilla gives you a lazy smile. Farewell, Commander. Too bad we have so little time. I could spend an eternity with you. All right. Yeah, she lucked out. She appealed to the Ergothoa side of the Lich, so he decided to go ahead and let her live.
I am helpful, am I not?
Mantle of the Knight. This +3 leather armor grants his wearer a +10 competence bonus on stealth skill checks. In addition, whenever the wearer loses invisibility, he becomes blurred, as per the blur spell, for 1d4 rounds. No ordinary mortal could withstand the heat coming from this bath. Alright, and if I remember, out of spell resistance on, this might be rough. Oh, here, let's do this. Protection from evil. That'll help.
I'm always open to ideas.
Alright, much better.
Save the last one for me.
I keep forgetting to turn this off. There we go. You are not the problem. Where's the other guy? You are not the problem. Where's the other guy? He's there. This guy. This jerk off. Just starts doing terrible things. Absolutely awful things. Collect all that. Okay. There's nothing over here, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, just the ledge there where our worst enemy awaits. Oof. You know what? Actually, no. That fight is much easier. It's the pretty sure it's the Playful Dead that's up on that ramp. But I also believe that fight has been made much easier since the patch. So I take it back. Oh,
Be gone, fiend!
Trap right here. Unavoidable, right? Do we still have poison resistance? How do you have a negative level again? What is wrong with you? Whoops.
You're
No, all of them.
irrelevant.
The world
Attack.
has suffered
You.
enough.
The heartbeat quickens.
You. Oops, not that. What is your problem? Oops. Boom. Excellent.
This will be quick.
How did we not? Oh, yeah, but we do have poison resistance, so. Just handle this. Why is Yaniel running up? Because I forgot to switch her over. Alright.
The goddess protects us.
The goddess protects us. Alright, what is that about? Boom. Come on.
I'm always ready.
There. And okay. Yep, when we get back to the main group, definitely time to camp. Alright. I hate that the regular notes and test specimen stuff looks the exact same as Elven notes. I get really excited, like, oh yay, I got new Elven notes. I'm gonna turn it into Storyteller. Then it turns out no, it's just some garbage. There's all good stuff to sell, and we're gonna be desperately in need of money. So, the body of this soldier of the Second Crusade decade long ago, but his rusty armor still bears the spark of his holiness. No, yes, no. And let's not forget the cookery. It's just a +1. Oh, that's regular loot. What's this? Just
We
regular
do it
trash.
my way.
Okay. And that's just stuff to sell. Actually, you should have. Yep, you got one more cast. Awesome. Stop the invaders. They must not get inside the Fane. All right. It's really weird to me the way they have these demons just jump up on us. Like, our perception didn't pick it up. Like, there's just no way to avoid having this group right next to you, and it's weird to me.
I am helpful, am I not?
There we go. Keep it going. Everybody's still hasted, right? Ooh. Yeah, but we're under the effects of that banshee screech. That's unpleasant. There we go. And yay! What's this? Oh, that's right. They're carrying masterwork long spears now. We can take these. These are actually worth taking now. Oh, and this is mithril chainmail. That's also worth taking. This is still not, though, right? Yep, that's still not worth taking. That's worth it. That's worth it. Nope, that's not worth it. But the scroll I'll take. Masterwork scimitars, we'll take those. Sell. Shadow Demon. Nope. There we go. Okay. Now, we came from... Crap. I forgot. Is this where we came from? Yeah. Yep. Oh, wait. But...
You are my favorite aid.
Let's go ahead and camp. Boom.
A brother is a person who has similar genes to you. His personality, behavior, and moral principles are distinct. Losing him means eliminating the need to cooperate with a person imposed on you by your family.
If you thought speaking of this in such blunt terms would shock me into discussion, you were wrong.
Nadio is so horrible. Commander, I wish to discuss strategy for your Crusade campaign. In private, of course. Despite her serious tone, the corners of Camelia's mouth twitch upward, and there's a wicked glint in her eye. All right, let's discuss strategy. Where to begin? Do you know, I had so many things I wanted to say when I asked you to speak with me, but now I find I can't remember a thing I wish to discuss. Camellia touches your sleeve casually, picking off an imaginary piece of lint. After a moment, she delicately removes her hand. Well, Camellia stalks closer, like a cat that's about to pounce. We are facing a serious battle against a demon. At first, I wanted to choose the battlefield, but after some consideration, I decided to ask your opinion. You are a participant in this battle, after all. So, what say you? I have no idea what I'm supposed to say in this situation to move this forward. And does this mean I'm successfully romancing her? I guess I am. Okay, fine. I think we should plan this battle in my chambers. That would be an unconventional battlefield for you, I'm sure. Is that too? Was she found that droll? You know what? Screw it. We're going to try it. Oh, I should have saved before I camp. I wasn't thinking. Oh, well. Ah, oh, good Lord. I knew that was the wrong option. Really is so freaking weird. Okay. Please let this autosave just start up that conversation automatically. That would be very helpful. Thank you. All right. We already did that. Understand. All we do makes sense for them. A general should always be in full view. An elevated vantage point is what we need. We're going to go with that. A general should always be in full view of his forces. An elevated vantage point is what we need. Ha! Camellia wets her lips. An interesting suggestion, my friend. It requires a little tweaking, but in principle, I like the idea. I shall take care of everything and inform you when the time is right. In the meantime, try not to lose your enthusiasm. Okay, I think that conversation probably needs to happen before the balcony conversation can happen. So I'm wondering if I needed to take her out in the world and then sleep outside of the castle to trigger that combo, and then come back, and then it would activate the balcony conversation. Or maybe they changed it where the balcony conversation could occur in Act 5. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going back. We're moving forward. All right. Hey, most of my buffs are still on, and I've got all my powers back, so let's just get going. All right, this dude.
Let me help.
This dude is no joke. No joke.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
We'll do that. And yeah, poison, and you know what? This is probably a good time for a little bit of help. Oh, you know what?
My skills are absolute.
I should have put him out here. There we go.
Anything new?
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Hey. Deskari, the usher of the apocalypse, looks menacing even as a statue. Very, very nice. Before you even able to summon your little ugly buddies. I'm a fan. Headband of alluring charisma +4, scythe +3.
A success worthy of praise. Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Is he doing what I want him to do? You know, no. Go with Mastery of Flesh. Actually, no. That does make sense. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do that. Okay.
I hope you appreciate
Take this. Let's just scrolls. Ring of Deadly Swing. The ring grants the wearer a +5 competence bonus on mobility checks and a +2 competence bonus on attack rolls with throwing axes, darts, and javelins. A crude stone altar of Desna. It would seem that some cultists had hoped to return to their worship of the good deities. Their fate remains unknown. Alright, remove some of the abyss corruption, then head back. All right, now it's time to make our way to the hardest fight of this level. Again, not sure how difficult it is now with the patch. It used to be that Playful Dead would just regenerate health, and the only way to do it was, I think, damage undead with like a cleric or sealer. But I think they changed this so that now it's just fast healing instead of a constant regeneration, and supposedly that makes them easier to deal with. We'll see. But this fight used to be the stuff of nightmares. Let's see.
I'm going.
Whoa! I dug it.
My will is resolute.
Alright, she needs heal. Ah, nice. Took care of all that. Excellent. Feel like it's been a while since we had an actual save. Let's do that.
To battle, my friends!
Oops, forgot about that.
What's on your mind?
Things might need some. If I actually put on. And that's it. Okay, cool. He's only got one cast.
Are we ready to move out?
Oh, she was still on that. All right, this fight is annoying. Not as difficult as the ones coming up, but definitely annoying. What are you doing? Ah, crap. Oh, here we go. You know what? Can we just take him out? Let's see. Let's find out. There we go. Excellent. Dagger, dagger. Ha! Our shadow demon is confused. And all useless. That's fine. Useless. Junk. Oops. Ooh. Whenever this +3 cold iron gnome hooked hammer and head lands a hit on an enemy, the target must pass a 42 saving throw or become stunned for 1 round. If the enemy is stunned this way, they suffer an additional 2d8 piercing damage from a +3 cold iron gnome hooked hammer. Very, very nice. Why does my screen twitch? And I think I'm gonna have to buy a new mouse, which is lucky that we're coming up on a time when it's a good time to do a little shopping. See if I can upgrade some of my stuff. Okay. Channel you. That's good.
I'll take care of it.
Then you. Go. Go. Good enough. Okay. Oh, this brutal fight. Is there anything I don't have on? Oh, yeah, let's get that. Absolutely.
I'll watch your back.
You got bark scan going? Nope, no bark scan. Oh, no. You do have bark scan. He doesn't have bark scan, though. What about your magical vestments and magical weapon? Those are still there. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Just gotta make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. All right.
We do it my way.
Look at these, the long line of demons to let you know this place is for real, for real. All right. This is gonna have to be turn-based. And
It's time to act.
it's time to act. And we'll put you over here.
Open
You
your heart to me.
put your little people over here. And then the rest of us will go right in here and handle business. Whoops. I forgot to activate haste. Oh well, it is what it is. All right. And she can get close enough. Yeah. When is he going? Okay, it's gonna take him a while. Cool. And then that. And then. Hey! He's already looking up. Excellent. Greater Shadow. What do I want you to do? You probably should help take care of these. That's fine. Yep. Keep him busy over there. I have no idea what just happened, but hey, I'll take it. Why? No, don't. Oh, why are y'all running away from him? Wicked. All right. Put on that, and then I guess we would want sanguinate. 162, and then maximize 108. Good enough. He's gonna run up and do terrible things. Oh, but he doesn't have enough movement. Hey, I'll take it. Girl, I'm not even gonna look. I'm not gonna even look to see why you disappointed me so much. We're just gonna let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, y'all wiped out? No, y'all didn't wipe out them all. Oh, okay, cool. Now they're wiped out. Hey. All right, you didn't do anything, but it's okay. You. You know what? Yeah. You don't need to be getting involved in all that. You stay back there. You. Ooh, we should have put on some heroism greater. All right, it is what it is. Oh, he's. I forgot he's immune. All right, all right. Delamere. No. All of them? Ooh. What is the problem? Okay. Did she study target? She did get her +3 for study target. He's got greater mutagen. He's got natural armor +16. Dexterity bonus +7. Okay. Interesting. What does this do again? Calls it to be shaken. Nominate person. No. Let's go. Hey. Somebody rolled a natural 20. All right. Yep. Go ahead. The Lich is gonna have to take care of this. It's fine. Luckily, we're up to the task. Oh no, 50. Do better. And there we go. 162, and that. Oh, and that -2 to Constitution, I'm sure helped as well. Yep, that fight is 10 times easier than it used to be. 10 times. All right, turn that off.
You can trust me.
If that fight had been the same way it was before, I would have had to stop it and go back and actually buff myself properly. Ooh, lots of great stuff. Lots and lots and lots of really, really awesome stuff. I can't see if there's more because there's so many name tags, but I think that's it. And then over here is the ledge, right? Yep. So we can drop down if we want to. Okay. Helmet of Weakening Torture. Whenever that wearer of this helmet lands a hit with a melee weapon, the target must pass a fortitude saving throw or suffer bleed damage that equals the wearer's strength modifier for 1d4 rounds. This bleed doesn't stack with itself, but stacks with bleed effects from other sources. Nice. Chain shirt +1. Speed corrosive short spear +4. Cure moderate wounds. Vast intelligence. Cold iron dagger +1. Bracers of armor +5. Cloak of resistance +3. That headband of vast intelligence +4. What do you have? 6 +6. Belt of giant strength +4. Both of these +4. Yep, they are. Mithril speed scimitar +2, and then we're back to rebound. Excellent. Okay. That's done. I can't tell which one of these portals is supposed to be the one that we came out of. So we'll just go back to manual way. And now we can go ahead and get the last key to use in the statues. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So yeah, before, even if you could knock him down, which was exceedingly difficult, you had to use damage undead in order to be able to actually kill him. Oh, seriously, y'all? Seriously? This fog is still here? How does that make sense?
Search for the beauty of your heart, not your Let me help.
Oh, it's only dispelling one. Oh, I forgot about that. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. Whatever. Let's just go. Let's just go. Okay. Deal with these guys. It shouldn't be bad.
To accept their statement.
Unless all my bow people block all the melee people. That's not gonna help. Ooh, you're almost... You need... There we go. And then you're good. No, no, no. Don't get comfortable. Keep going. Look at that hammer fall to the ground like, whoops. I should have ran with the other demons. Clearly, this was not a wise life choice. There we go. There we go. Okay.
I am helpful, am I not?
And all that looks sellable. We'll deal with the switches when we get back. But now I'm ready to move on to the next to the next act. So I'm not gonna mess around with them now. And all that looks sellable. Suffer from heavy endurance. Well, it's gonna be worth it. Ingredients. 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 What's this? Lens of prolonged gaze. These lenses make it easier to keep an eye on someone. Worn by a powerful Aeon, they grant 3 additional uses of enforcing gaze per day. And here is where we cannot get beyond. The barrier is similar to the ones you saw in Areelu's laboratory, but a little different. It seems denser, more solid, stronger. Okay. Back to the very, very middle. And I think it is finally time to deal with the last boss of this area. The altar is covered in the same symbols as the door in front of it, and it has 3 slots marked with the symbols of the 3 Demon Lords, Deskari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. Insert the key of Baphomet's servants. The key fits perfectly and starts to emit a disturbing glow. Insert the key of Deskari's servants. The key fits perfectly and starts to emit a disturbing glow. Insert the key of Nocticula's servants. The key fits perfectly and starts to emit a disturbing glow. When the last key is inserted, you hear a rumble. The door in front of you opens. The way to the heart of the Fane is clear. Excellent.
We should move.
Now let's see.
My will is resolute.
Oh, that's right. He can't do anything for for starting. And looks like we don't have this. And looks like we don't have this. Now, stop. You only need to heal yourself. Okay. Let's do that. Nope. Not that one. This one. There we go. There we go. And let's definitely go ahead. Awesome. I think there's some enemies up on the platform, right? Oh no, they must have already came down.
Well,
Gotta deal with this little nasty trap though. It's nothing like going through this whole dungeon, being excited to get to that room, and then accidentally running over that damn trap. So annoying. It appears the creation of the rift destabilized everything down here, triggering hazardous geological activity. All right, let's make it happen, Captain. Do we have on?
Are we ready to move out?
That on? Let's go. You are blinded by a sudden flash. It feels like giants are hammering on your temples, and a monstrous pain lashes your chest. Your wound has reopened at the worst possible moment and is gushing blood. You sense the malevolent proximity of the abyss. You can almost touch the threat emanating from it. Slowly, almost reluctantly, the wound closes, but the pain and your heightened awareness remain. The hall bears the traces of the huge Baylor's anger. Some demons are lying on the floor, literally ground into a bloody mess, while the rest are cowering against the walls. Minagho, shivering, covers the wound you dealt her with one hand while trying with the other to wipe away the blood oozing from the symbol carved into her forehead.
Let me into the rift, Darrazand! We're all going to die here! Trying to fight back. It's madness!
No one goes into the rift. You will fight, all of you, or else.
Baylor unleashes a deafening roar, the eyes on his huge head filling with true madness. Attack. I won't let anyone flee to the abyss. You are all going to die here and now.
I told you, Darrazand. Now you're going to die, and they'll hang your horned skull on the walls of Dresden.
You and your little troop made a fool of me at the Battle of Dresden. Finally, I can make you pay. Finally.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
We should be able to take these guys. Oh, I should have given myself fire protection. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's definitely what I want. Or maybe I should. Some of my peoples was getting beat down.
Rifts are usually chaotic and unstable. That's why I've been plagued by one question. How could demons have created a stable, permanent passage from the abyss here in the Worldwound? And as I stare into the flames of the rift itself, the answer still eludes me. What is the secret to this canker festering at the very heart of our world? How can we heal it?
My friends and comrades, the time has come for us to discuss something of the utmost importance. It is here, on the threshold of the abyss, that I must announce an important decision before you all. But first, we shall talk about you, Commander. About how well you have discharged the duties I entrusted to you.
My righteous sister in faith, must these discussions take place now at such a moment? The enemy is watchful, and its forces are great. That is what we must turn our attention to, not scrutinizing our fellow Crusaders.
In the 100 years that this war has lasted, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought about how we can win it. That is precisely why we cannot delay the conversation any longer.
Lawful. You have my full attention, my queen.
Your forbearance is most appreciated. The first and most glaring issue I'd like to discuss is how you have used the divine gift that was bestowed upon you. An aura of necromancy hangs over Dresden. My clerics and paladins tell me they have never seen anything like it, even in Geb, and its source is quite obvious. A commander's absolute priority is leading the Crusader armies, and I cannot help but notice that you have handled this part of your responsibilities well. I cannot but notice your strange choice of companions. The good gods teach us to seek the light even in the darkest soul, and to believe in redemption. But it is one thing to believe in the good intentions of a murderous succubus, and, for example, send her to a temple of Desna to be cared for by experienced priests. But it is another matter entirely to take the demon with you to the front lines, where one well-timed stab in the back could put a tragic end to our entire Crusader cause. It is unthinkably reckless.
With all due respect, my lady, Areelu has proven herself to be a faithful and reliable comrade. She has fought bravely for us, and we both want to see the demons defeated. Is there any reason to reproach the commander for accepting her into our party?
You can find reasons aplenty in any Mendevian cemetery, Sealer. Each one is full of the graves of those who were deceived by demons.
Intimidate. Actually, would he? No. At this point, the Lich still has a great deal of respect for Galfrey, so he wouldn't try to intimidate her, nor would he throw that into her face. So we're gonna go with the good option, actually. Diplomacy. I trust Areelu completely. She is not only a loyal friend, but living proof that even demons can change for the better. That's a little more high on the horse than what the Lich feels about her, but it's still closer to what he would say, so we'll go with that.
Your words carry a ring of truth. The example of one malefactor changed for the better could do more for the Crusades than a dozen paragons of faith.
Thank you. I can't believe you really said that.
I also wish to mention what you did with Iomede's banner, the Sword of Valor. This sacred relic, handed to you to defend the city against the demons, has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it. I only pray that Iomede will forgive us all for this most improper treatment of her relic. That is all I wish to say. And now, to summarize.
What? There's no comment whatsoever about the fact that I've got two undead allies with me. She's concerned about the succubus that has dedicated herself to Desna, but no comment about me taking one of her former knights and forcing him to become my undead companion, not to mention desecrating the tomb of Delamere and forcing her also to be my undead slave. That's not part of the summary?
You can think my assessment is empty fault-finding, but I am responsible for the entire Crusade, for Mendev, and for the future of those who have encountered or will encounter the evil of the Worldwound. I do not have the luxury of making a single mistake.
You hear the ring of steel in the Queen's voice.
That is why I am forced to remove you from the command of the Fifth Crusade.
This the Lich will not stand for, and he does not care that the lawful option is to say that you could do for this, that she could do this. I worked to bring the Crusade back up. I've had significantly more success than you have ever had. You should be coming to me right now with compliments and discussions about how you're going to give me more power and how we're going to expand the influence of the Crusade. You try to take it away? No, I won't stand for this. Throughout the Queen's entire speech, Darren is silent, but his silence is more expressive than an entire crowd yelling profanities.
This is why I always take payment up front. The customers become very shifty when everything is done.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you leveled at the commander are guided by that desire.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the right one. He is not just the Crusade commander. He is our hope, our only hope.
Our only hope is he? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade. But let me continue. Do not take your demotion as a punishment. I have in many respects been forced to take this step. As we all know, the demons have created a new weapon, Nihindrian crystals, which provide them with truly mythical powers. We managed to remove the threat temporarily, but not eliminate its source. Thanks to the book recovered from Areelu Vorlesh's laboratory, we know that the rift before us cannot be closed until the first and main rift is closed. The one that lies in the Threshold Fortress. So, for the safety of Darrazand, I shall have to destroy all the exits out of the Midnight Fane and block everything here so that demons coming through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon Darrazand again. This is a forced measure. I am doing it for the safety of the city. But this won't solve the problem. We should... No, we must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
Lich immediately comes to the conclusion this is all a bunch of bullshit. You're just trying to make it seem like it's this great mission and so necessary because you want to take the power that I have rightfully earned. This is all about you being jealous of the success that I have. It has nothing to do with what is actually necessary for us to be able to defeat the demons. I am creating the power that will allow us to defeat the demons. They have been completely pushed back from all the territories I am in. Don't try to tell me that relinquishing control of the Crusade to you and going to the Abyss is what's actually going to defeat them. I am the one who makes decisions about what will and will not defeat the demons. What if I refuse to go to the Abyss?
It will mean that one day the Abyss will come for you. I might disagree with my righteous sister in arms at times, but there is one thing she is indisputably right about. Evil must be killed at the root. The Nihindrian crystals are too great a threat, and we may never get another chance of reaching their source.
Lich is equally disgusted by this, so the Hand of the Inheritor is in on this nonsense as well. He's lost all respect for both of them.
Correct. I imagine I'll be up to the task of leading the Crusaders. 100-odd years of experience must count for something, but your mission in the Abyss is critical.
Obvious question. You're going to send me on this suicide mission. Even if I do this, I won't be able to get back, allowing you to keep control of the Crusade.
Don't worry about that. I will go with you, and I know the secrets of traveling between planes. I have also been to the Abyss before, and I have fought the beasts that dwell there. My sword and my experience will help you on this mission.
I will go to the Abyss, but don't think I'll forget the way you treated me. The Queen's brow furrows, but she refrains from comment.
Valor, bravery, and loyal comrades. We have all this in abundance. With it, even the Abyss holds no fear for us.
Shut the hell up.
Wish me luck as well. Until next we meet.
Lich is absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. But he's also more determined than ever that this is not going to kill him. He will finish this task and then he will return and seek vengeance, both on Galfrey and even on the Hand of the Inheritor. Rupturing Storm. This +4 scimitar deals additional 3d6 fire damage. On a critical hit, it creates fire sparks that stick to allies' weapons, granting them flaming enchantments for 1d3 rounds, as well as granting the wielder and allies fire resistance 20 for the same duration. Menace of death. Whenever someone dies within a 10-foot radius from the wearer of this amulet of natural armor +3, the wearer gets the effects of the haste spell for 2d3 rounds. This effect is renewed each time someone dies. After the effect wears off, the wearer cannot make any weapon or unarmed attacks for 1d3 rounds. And gold coin with Baphomet's mark, a gold coin that used to belong to the Bay Lord Darrazand. The mark of the Demon Lord Baphomet is etched onto the coin's face.
The goddess protects us.
Lich is livid, absolutely livid. Everyone's going to pay for treating me in this way. Everyone is going to pay for trying to take power from me. This will not. This is unacceptable. That's one. No, I gotta keep doing that. Here we go. Excellent. All right. Let's get in, get this done, get out. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Oh, they won't let me loot any of that? Oh, well. Sometimes the loot is just bugged, and it won't let you pick it up. It's weird. Looks like she has some good stuff on her, too. I wonder what that armor is. I've never killed Yaniel before, so I actually have no clue what this armor does. And I'm a little upset. Oh, well, whatever. Leave.
The commander has stepped through the rift, and now there is no going back. Onward. To solitude. To the unknown. To the abyss.
Finally, Act 4. Boom. Champion, I am amazed. I sensed a surge in the power within you the moment you boldly stepped forth into the rift. The power was dark, but I have faith that you can keep it in check and wield it only to save Golarion from the abyssal invasion. The angel turns his head and surveys the bleak landscape that has been revealed to you. His movements are growing tense, and even the soft golden glow that usually emanates from him is fading. So that's where this rift leads, to the realm of the most cunning of all the Demon Lords. This location is familiar to me, but that fact brings me neither joy nor consolation. So, this is the Abyss. It's not such a bad place. The inhabitants of this place are experts in pleasure and entertainment, in life as well as death. As undeath. Urgathoa's realm is far away, but she doesn't discount the value of this plane either. You can look forward to plenty of pleasurable diversions on your expedition. Ah, the Abyss! Yaniel rubs her palms together. This is not a hospitable place, but just imagine how many experiments we could conduct here, how many marvelous demons we can study. What can you tell me about this place? These are the Midnight Isles. An odd mix of pensiveness and profound aversion rings in the angel's voice. This is the realm of Nocticula, the Lady in Shadow. Every corner of the Abyss is repellent in its own way, but this place, this is where one truly walks on corpses. The angel gestures at the land with his iron gauntlet. On the corpses of demon lords that were treacherously murdered, every monster slain by Nocticula becomes an island like the one we're standing on right now. This place seems to be created specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies, and their death should please us. But as I look at this black sky, I realize that sometimes the death of an evil creates even greater evil. Why would Nocticula kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady in Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy, so the archipelago has become much larger in the millennia of her rule here. What does Nocticula have to do with the invasion of Golarion? I do not know. Before the idol that we saw in the Midnight Fane, I had not seen any trace of her influence in the Worldwound, but it's no wonder. The Lady in Shadow values guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I would not be surprised if it turns out that she has been secretly aiding Baphomet and Deskari since the first days of the invasion. What should I be wary of here? Beware every shadow. The angel answers without hesitation. This is the abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us slowly or use us for unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the sword of valor in this place, or of the one who used to wield it. You should have sensed it already, how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. What is our plan? We need to find the source of the Nahindrian crystals and destroy it forever if possible. We know for certain that the crystals were transported to the Worldwound through the rift that we used to get here. What we must do right now is take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is and what they were doing with the crystals here, whether they were creating them or mining them or bringing them here from elsewhere. I would also like to know who was in charge of the demons on this side of the rift. There still may be traces here, or even some documents or witnesses. I see. Onward. Be careful, champion. I will wait for you here. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Woo. A lot of work to do, but we will make it happen. But that is enough for today. Hope all of you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please leave me a like down below. Share this content and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.